sunrise, new day's dawn.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as Don King sings there our theme song, which it's a toe tapper. I know that. And I'm getting in a toe tapping mood today. I don't know why it is. It's cool weather, things like that. I'm thinking about duck hunting and deer hunting and all those things like that, and gets me excited. And I said, man, it's creeping up on me here. I've got my new TWRA hunting and trapping guide on right now. So I pulled it out and I said, man, you got some deer hunting going on right now. So who better to talk about that with us than our good friend with the TWRA, Jeremy Dennison. Good morning, Jeremy.
Hey, good morning. This is Larry. It's good to talk to you this morning.
Always good to talk to Jeremy because we're getting to that season and we've had the velvet hunt. And I understand that was a pretty good hunt, wasn't it, Jeremy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'll second that. What you say about this season of the year. It's an exciting time if you like to get out and do things outside.
Yes.
If you like college football, I mean, it's just a little bit of everything going on right now.
Yes.
And yeah, the August hunt, or some people call it the velvet hunt. We had that. It was up a little bit as far as the harvest goes. That hunt typically is really weather dependent.
It sure is. Yes.
Some years it's just brutally hot, and then it was the same this year until Sunday. Kind of got a little cool snap after a rain, and statewide we harvested about 740 deer during that weekend. That's not the official number, but I'll call that close enough for government work.
Well, we want to be close to the government, that's for sure. I mean, that's
right.
That's who does your paycheck there and everything. But I know that's a unique.
That's right.
For some reason, when I was at the Commercial Appeal all those 34 years, there were certain words we couldn't use, and they wouldn't let us use the word unique. I never understood it because the paper certainly wasn't unique,
That's right.
at that time. But it's a specialty hunt because you got to want to do it. I mean, it's still warm and things like ticks and all this stuff like that. But we've got the real season, I guess we can say. Cranking up, next weekend? Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next Saturday morning. This is kind of the calm before the storm, before all that really kicks in. September 23rd will be bow season statewide. Everything be wide open. And
so what are you thinking? What are you thinking? I mean, you've been out and about, and the mass crop and things along that line. I'm seeing lots of. Are we seeing acorns and are we seeing acorns and stuff like that? What are you looking at?
Some folks are. It's one of those things that's kind of hit or miss. It can be sort of feast or famine. One farm to the other. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a good season. I hope the weather is going to cooperate and be very seasonal for us. And that way, a lot of people will be able to enjoy getting out.
Been pretty dry. I mean,
it has. It has.
Is that a concern? I mean, for you guys that are in the field.
Well, it is for some of our folks. A lot of our staff manage for waterfowl, and I know those guys kind of fight a battle between
Walton water and
drought and way too much. So
yeah.
That's definitely a concern, and they kind of have to roll with the punches to what Mother Nature deals them.
Are we having gotten any new regulations, Jeremy? I'm just tossing this at you. We're about the same. We're looking at the same bag limit and all this stuff, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everything as far as big game regulations, hunting seasons, and everything like that should be exactly the same as last year. The statewide limit is $2. The antlerless limit is different depending on which hunting unit that you're in. Some units it's 3 per day, and then some of the East Tennessee units have different antlerless bag limits. But
we got the CWD. We got the CWD unit, which most of us hunt in West Tennessee, and I know that's 3, right?
Yes. So you can kill a third buck. Anybody in the state could kill a third buck if you harvest it in the CWD unit and in that hunting unit. So that's an additional opportunity as well.
Well, you need to check page 28 is what I'm looking at here. Gives all the CWD, the deer hunting, 28 and 29. And I know, Jeremy, the busy times for you guys right now. And tell our listeners a little bit about yourself, because somebody asked me that. How long you been with the TWRA, and what your duties are?
Well, my official position is CWD field coordinator. I've been with TWRA for going on 13 years now. I've been in a couple different positions with them. The last one I got in was the big game, regional big game biologist.
Yes.
And I thoroughly enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy my job.
And you're from the area, right? You're from the area, right?
Yes, sir. I'm from West Tennessee. I was born and raised in Dyersburg in Dyer County.
Yes. Yeah.
I live up around the Martin area now, and love to hunt with my kids. I've actually one of the things coming up is juvenile, the young sportsman hunt right there after around Halloween.
Yes.
And my youngest he's just aged out of the juvenile, being able to hunt on the juvenile. So I may be trying to recruit a youngster to take.
Okay.
You know,
yeah,
that's one of my favorite traditions, I guess, there around Halloween. But,
well, the CWD hunt opens up on October the 30th, which we're going to be hunting Halloween. It blows my mind to be hunting deer on Halloween.
That's right.
I mean, it was always the third Saturday of November, and I always had that choice, Frank, of it usually opened up on the same day as the duck season opened, or whatever it might be. And everybody knows I'm a deer hunter. I love it and take part in that. But that's all in the CWD unit. But if you go the regular, which is mostly northwest Tennessee and things along that line, their season opens up on the November, let's see, muzzleloader, all those different kind of things. But the young
November the 4th,
yeah, the 4th of November. But busy times for you guys. So what you going to be doing next weekend?
Well, next weekend, I hate to say it, I'm not much of a bow hunter. My son likes to bow hunt a little bit. Sit with him. I'm probably watching football somewhere and getting ready for the busy work week ahead.
Yeah, I figured that might be what you do. But you guys are out in the field. I know our guys here in Shelby County, and whether it's legendary Andy Tweed or Ray McMillan or Jeff Peach, all those guys will be out next weekend charting things. And
that's right.
And don't think that they're out there just to give tickets, folks. They're out there to assist you, and I know we need to do that. We need to let people know that y'all aren't the bad guys. I mean, those officers are the good guys.
That's right. That's right. I mean, everybody, we're kind of all on the same team. You know, they have a different job than me, but you know, at the end of the day, we're trying to protect the resource that we enjoy, and that's just kind of the name of the game.
Well, let me ask you before we let you go here about the CWD. The new facility, it's open, right?
Yes, sir. We the facility that we use to collect the samples and whatnot. It's not a laboratory where they actually run the tests, but we collect the samples to send to the labs. That's open. It's in Jackson. It's right off the highway, right off of exit 87 of I-40. So.
Yeah, and we haven't added any counties. I'm still looking at them here. I hadn't counted up how many we have here, but
correct. I think it's about 16 that are either positive or high risk. And this for this year we don't have any changes as far as county designations. So
no, I'm looking at them right here, including Wayne County, which is across the Tennessee River. But the rest of them are all in West Tennessee. Well, Jeremy, appreciate it, man, on short notice being with us, and look forward to talking to you down the road. And always good because you're always right on the target, buddy. Appreciate you, okay?
Yes, hey. Thank you, Mr. Larry. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy Dennison. I don't know. I was always brought up, anybody calls me Mr. Larry, I take that as respect, in the South. I don't know. Maybe that's just, I don't think it goes anywhere else, but I like being called that, okay?
I think you've earned it.
You think I've earned it?
I think you've earned it.
Okay. Is there anything that you do to earn that? I think you have to earn that through your
deeds.
Through your deeds. Okay. Well, let me give you those dates again. Now, but you need to get you a copy of the Hunting Guide. It no longer fits in your back pocket. I mean, it's a magazine. I mean, it's a one. How many pages they got? Let's see. It's got 80 pages full of ads and stuff. Now, they're making money off it. I mean, it's a nice thing here. It's got ads in it, The old hunting guide, well, where can I find this and everything? But it's out now, the Tennessee Hunting and Trapping Guide 2023-24 season. There's Frank there's Frank sitting out there in his RV and his big truck and all like that.
Wrong color truck.
Wrong color truck. It is the same. It is your truck. It looks like your truck.
Looks like my old truck.
It's like your old truck. That's it. Anyway, it's out there now. Get that copy of the hunting guide because we don't want you to get in trouble. And he was mentioning on there before that there is deer hunting in your area of East Arkansas. There's some monsters over there.
We have some nice deer.
Some nice deer.
We have some nice deer.
So have you seen nice deer working on your duck blinds?
Yeah, going to and from. Yes.
Oh, going to and from.
Yes.
Okay.
Not when I'm actually working. No, they're never out there when I'm actually working.
They're never actually
making
working.
too much noise for them.
Yeah. Are you optimistic about the duck season?
I'm a duck hunter. I was born optimistic.
You were always optimistic, right?
There's no one more
Are you
optimistic.
checking all the forecasts up north? No.
No, I read what DU puts out as far as what the migration's going to look like.
Go to duckstock.org.
Didn't surprise me a bit.
Yeah, go to duckstock.org.
Going to have, fewer mallards.
Have you seen what the Farmer's Almanac is saying?
I have not seen the Farmer's Almanac.
Do you believe in the Farmer's Almanac?
No.
You don't?
Oh. No.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I'm not an almanac guy.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. I'm a big advocate of the Farmer's Almanac.
I am the big advocate. And what is it saying about this
I
year?
did not see what it says for the duck season.
It's saying about cold, snowy weather.
Oh.
Even for us.
Even down here?
Yes. That's the Farmer's Almanac. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So, I think it's no longer 50 cents.
If it comes, I will be there.
The worst, we're going to talk about that.
If it comes, I will be there.
Well, everybody says, that's
I will be
duck
there no
weather.
matter what. So
some people say that's duck weather. And it's not. Ducks,
Not in the snow.
Not in the snow.
Oh, one of our
true duck hunter.
One of our best hunts was in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the gear has changed too, though, right, Frank?
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay. How much time we got left in this?
Yeah, there's a couple of minutes, Larry.
All right, because we're going to talk about that a little bit later on because the gear level right now is when you should be getting prepared. There are stuff. I saw something the other day, and when we go, some new waders out, heated waders, heat up on the top, heat on the thighs down here.
Okay.
Now I wear heated clothing. I really do for deer hunting.
Oh, for those at home, Larry is a big believer in creature comforts.
I am a big, yeah. My feet get
flashlights
cold.
and creature comforts.
Flashlights. Well, flashlights don't keep me warm, but heated socks. No, I don't wear heated socks, but I have heated insoles. I have heated jackets. I have a heated hat. I have heated gloves. Because if you're going to be out there, you got to be prepared for the elements. How did we ever do it in the old days? Well, you're too young to know that. But, back in the old days.
Thank you. That is a compliment.
It is a compliment.
That was worth coming over here this morning.
Let's take a break, Brad, and get out of here. And we're going to try to hook up with J.R. Sweat and talk about catfishing. We'll be right back.